Good morning. Welcome back to the start of another weekly vlog. It is Saturday morning. It's about 9:30. I'm getting a little bit of a later start than I had intended. Not that I don't set an alarm on Saturdays or Sundays. Even if I have a bunch of stuff to do, I let myself sleep until my body says it's time to wake up, and I stayed up a little bit later than I thought I would last night. So that's why I'm getting up later, but that's okay. I'm still in an excited mood. I have a lot of things I want to do today. If you watched the ending of last week's weekly vlog, I talked about this a little bit, but my vision for this weekend is that I power through today and I get a ton of things done, and I just drink the coffee, I check off all the things, I film, I edit, I do all the things I want to do on my planner, which are a lot. I just got done writing them all down. If you saw the daily plan with me video that went up on Friday, those are all the things that I'm trying to accomplish today. And then when I do that, tomorrow I am envisioning as just a complete relaxation / self-care day. I'm still gonna try to work out tomorrow, but I'm trying to look at working out more as a self-care action item and not a you have to do this action item. So I am hoping that if I get all the things done, and even what I don't get done, I really am gonna look at it with a critical eye and see if I can just push it to next week. Like, it doesn't have to get done on a Sunday. I struggle with this mindset, right? That because I work a 9-to-5 job, but I have all these other goals and side business and just aspirations, that I need to push myself on the weekends and not take as much time to do nothing on the weekends. And that's still true to some extent because that's where the majority of my free time is. And as long as I'm still working my 9-to-5 job, I am sacrificing some of that free time for the things that I'm passionate about. But I do think that it would be really beneficial for me to just take tomorrow and do nothing and just relax and rejuvenate. We're gonna go to the beach and just take some time, because the next couple of weekends are gonna be a little bit busy as I prep for us to pack up here and to get home and what all that entails. So that's my goal. So I am gonna go ahead and kick it off by tidying up, because we just went to bed kind of leaving. It's not like a big disaster in here, but you know what I mean? Like, the blankets and the pillows are everywhere. I just know that I'll be in a better headspace if I tidy up first. So that's first. And then I'm gonna do sort of an augmented version of my morning routine. I already have like a slimmed down version of my morning routine that I have set for Saturdays and Sundays. I don't try to do like the entire thing that I do during the week, but I'm gonna try to maybe cut it back even a little bit more, just so that I have a little bit more time. I'm gonna do like the things that are on each and every single day. And I didn't do my morning routine yesterday either, if you watched last week's weekly vlog. So I need to make up. Like in my gratitude journal, I write every single day. So I need to go back and do yesterday's and then do today's. So I'm gonna do some combination of my morning routine, and then we're gonna get going. Well, at least I can check one thing off my list. All right, my morning routine took a little bit longer than I had originally intended, and it's about 10:20. So I do have time if I wanted to throw on my workout clothes and quickly get a 30-minute workout in before my 11 o'clock call. I'm out of breath from coming up the stairs. But I think what I'm gonna do instead of rushing my workout and feeling maybe a little bit frantic, and because I'm not done with my coffee, and I kind of wanted to finish my coffee before I get on the bike. So I am going to change into my workout clothes. That's why I came upstairs. And then I'm gonna start cleaning, and I'm gonna try and get the upstairs done before the 11 o'clock call. Then when it comes time to actually clean, I don't have as much to clean. So I just finished filming my Plan With Me. It's about 12:45, so I'm definitely making progress. I have my clothes, I prepped the Plan With Me before my call, and then obviously, as I talked about, I did the upstairs part of the cleaning. So now I just have the downstairs. So I think I'm gonna do that before I work out. I'm already in my workout clothes, so I'm not gonna get out of it, but I think I'm gonna actually throw some things in the laundry. I brought it downstairs after I cleaned, and then I'm gonna clean down here, and then work out, and then shower, and then probably have some lunch before I really sit down to do all the computer stuff. I feel like I'm making good time, but you know, you never actually know until it's a certain time and you realize that you haven't done half the things on your to-do list, so we'll see. I also still haven't finished my coffee, and now it's very, very cold. So here's the debate. Are you a person who just drinks it cold, or are you someone who heats it up? All right, I'm not gonna end up working out today. After I finished filming my Plan With Me, I sat there to move files over from the camera to the computer, and I ended up just sitting there and kind of powering through a bunch of stuff on the computer. And then I got up and I cleaned downstairs, and then I realized that it's 3:30 and I still have a lot of things that I want to do today. And I mean, workout is obviously like, that's an important thing, but today I think it's just more important that I get everything else done so that I can take tomorrow off. So I am gonna count the fact that I cleaned today as my workout, and now I'm going to jump in the shower and put some comfy clothes back on because I'm sick of wearing a sports bra, and get back downstairs to my computer and hopefully power through the rest of everything on the list. I don't know that everything on that side list is gonna get done, but I'm gonna at least try and power through all the computer stuff. It is about noon on Sunday. This is as far as I got yesterday. Nope, I didn't check everything off, but I'm still taking today off completely. So we are packing all of our stuff up now so that we can head to the beach. I have this whole debate in my head because the beach is about 2 miles away. So it's totally walkable, and then we get to bring the chairs. Or there are also bikes, which are nice because then we get there much faster, but we can't bring the chairs. So I debated and debated because I do like getting there faster, although I'll be honest, I hate crossing. There's one major road that we have to cross, and I hate doing that on the bikes. I would much prefer there to cross as a pedestrian. But we get there so much faster with the bike, and we get home. But I think having the chairs today would be nice for our last trip to the beach. So we're gonna walk. All right, we're back. I took my camera with me because I had intended to get some clips of the water and of us walking and us at the beach, just like documenting our last trip to the beach. And I didn't take my camera out once. I completely forgot that I brought it with me. I put it in like this little plastic pouch that I have so it would be safe from the sand and the bag and the towels, and then I just like completely forgot to take it out. So no footage here of the beach, but it was nice. But it was really nice. It was a really nice afternoon once we got there. I will say walking was not necessarily the answer. I am really glad that we had our chairs, and because we walked, we were also able to take the cooler with some snacks, but it took a lot longer than I think we thought it was, and it was hot. Like I know it's hot here, and I was thinking like, oh, but we'll get hot and then we'll get to the beach and get in the water, and like, yes, but the water down here is also not that refreshing because it's the Gulf of Mexico in August, so it's like bath water. So like the walk was just really long, and then the water wasn't super refreshing, and like, yeah, it was really nice to have the chairs, but man, I was like, I wish I was on a bike right now. But then once we were there, it was really nice. I mean, I'm glad that we had the chairs, and we did like the in and out thing where we would sit in the chairs and we would read, and then when we got hot, we would go get in the water, and then when we got sick of the water, we would just go back to the chairs and keep reading, and it was a really nice afternoon. And then we Ubered home. We were like, I don't want to do that walk back. Like walking there, at least we had something to look forward to after being in the sun for a few hours. Like neither of us wanted to do the walk back, so we Ubered back. Worth absolutely every penny. So then we got home, and now we're all showered and refreshed. There's nothing like being freshly showered after spending a day at the beach. It's like one of my favorite feelings. So I am gonna continue with my relaxation and just keep reading. I didn't take my new Lazy Genius book with me to the beach because I didn't want it to get messed up. So I just took my Harry Potter book that I'm on because those books are so old anyways. They've definitely seen better days. So I'm gonna read some of my Lazy Genius book now and just continue this relaxing day. Hello. It is Tuesday. It is Tuesday at 6:05 to be exact, because I just spent 25 minutes on the phone with Old Navy after I got done going live. I got done going live and I picked up my phone, I checked my email, and I ordered from Old Navy yesterday something, just a couple random things. I saw an advertisement for something that was on sale, and then of course I added enough into my cart to get free shipping, and so I placed an Old Navy order, and I got an email that said that it had been canceled due to fraud speculation. And at first I was like, well, maybe this email is fraud, but the phone number in the email was the same as the phone number on their website. So I called the phone number, and they said, yeah, because the shipping address and the billing address didn't match, and I didn't mark it as a gift, that they thought that it was fraud because I was having it shipped to my mom's, and my mom's building is kind of finicky. When I ship stuff there, I have to put her name or my stepdad's name because I have a different last name than them. And so if the mailroom gets a package with her apartment number and my name, they're like, what? At this point, like, I wish they would just know who I am, but whatever. So I put my mom's name on anything when I ship it there, and Old Navy was like, fraud. So they had to verify everything. The good news is 25 minutes later, I also got an additional 30% off because there was an additional sale today. So that's the good news. The bad news is I spent 25 minutes on the phone with Old Navy, and instead of like multitasking and getting up and doing something while I was on the phone with them, I just sat here and like checked Instagram. But anyways, I'm feeling a little better today. Yesterday was rough. I think having a full day off on Sunday, as nice as it was, I carried that into Monday, and I like kept just like lounging and reading and not like, and sleeping in, and just it just wasn't good. And I don't know if that's like, if there's a solution besides just like being productive on a Sunday, or maybe it's like, I don't know. I need to think about it a little bit more, because I was super frustrated that the transition from my lazy Sunday to Monday was more of a lazy Monday. And that's not how I wanted to start my week. And then even today, I didn't do my morning routine yesterday or today. But today I am feeling a little bit more energized and motivated. Going live always does that for me though. I always just feel so excited to chat with everybody and catch up and answer so many great questions. Everybody just asks so many good questions. Someday when I have more time, yeah, I don't know if this is ever gonna happen. I want to go back and rewatch all the lives and like pull out good snippets from good questions to have for like Instagram captions and stuff. The content batching experts always talk about like repurposing content. And I know that I say things in the lives that just like come out of my head that I would like to document and share in other places, but I just don't ever go back and rewatch them, to be honest with you. So anyway, that is not why I put the camera in the tripod. I put the camera in the tripod to chat with you about a couple of things, a couple of updates that are happening here in the Plan with Laken world. And I've thought a lot about these decisions. There's a lot of reasoning behind what I'm about to share. And so I just ask, I can't believe I feel like I have to say this, just please be respectful of the fact that I have put in a lot of thought into the decisions that I'm making and the content that I share, my mission behind everything that I share, and my ultimate goals for my life and my business and how that all works together. With that said, the first change is here on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. Starting in September, videos will still be going up Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but the Wednesday video is going to be the live. So Lattes with Laken is moving from Tuesdays to Wednesdays, still at 6 p.m. Eastern time on Wednesdays. That's gonna be the Wednesday video is Lattes with Laken. What does that mean for the Plan with Me's? I am not going to be doing them weekly for now. It doesn't mean that you will never see a weekly Plan with Me on my channel. I will still be doing them. They just won't be every single week. The vlogs are also gonna be moving just to a different day. I've just been feeling the need to kick off vlogs on a Monday. For whatever reason, that has just been my desire, is to kick off the weekly vlogs on Mondays. So I'm going to start in September kicking them off on Mondays, and then they will go up on Fridays like a week late. You know what I mean? So I'll kick it off on a Monday, it'll go through the following Sunday, and then it will go up that following Friday. That's how the weekly vlogs are gonna work. And then the Monday videos will now be the wildcard video. Could be a weekly Plan with Me, might be the goals video. Who knows what the Monday video is going to hold. So that is the new schedule here on the YouTube channel starting in September. There's also gonna be a few changes over at Patreon. I have been loving the time that I have had with my patrons this month. It's been incredible. I feel like I have learned so much from them, and I hope that they feel like they've gotten value. I know some of them have sent me super sweet messages saying that like this has helped them immensely. We have our first live on Saturday, and I'm sure that's gonna be exciting. And I've been loving what we've been creating so far. And I also have been loving the ones who have signed up for the text messaging service, which is the $20 tier. Right now is the texting service at $20 as of the time that this video is going live. On September 2nd, I'm doing it the day after that Patreon charges. They charge the first of the month. That's just how Patreon works. So on September 2nd, the texting price is going to be going up to $30 a month. Anybody who is already at that $20 tier, you are locked in, you are good. It is not changing. Your price is staying the same. But anybody after September 1st, September 2nd and on, who wants to sign up for the texting service, it's going to be $30 a month. So if you've been thinking about that and you wanna get in on that price before it goes up, I'm not limiting it. I might regret that decision, but right now I'm saying that I'm not limiting it to the number of people. But I want to give a little bit of an incentive, and I want to give something back to all of my patrons. So when we get to 200, right now we're at 131 as of the time that I'm filming this clip. When we get to 200, I have something new up my sleeve that I'm going to be providing to all of my patrons at all tiers. So if you've been thinking about it, or you have a friend who's been thinking about it, when we get to 200, I'm gonna be adding something new for everybody that I'm super excited about. I'm not gonna tell you what it is until we get there, but I have a new fun idea for when we hit 200. So those are the updates. That's what's happening around here. I have lots of things that I'm planning, lots of things that I'm making space for in my life and in Plan with Laken, and I am excited for all of those future things to come. And so those are some of the changes that are happening around here. If you have any questions, if anything was unclear, please obviously feel free to ask me either in the comments or send me a message on Instagram. But again, just please be respectful of the decisions that I am making for my life and my business. I was just chatting in the Patreon Facebook group, and something kind of came to me that I might try, not right now. This weekend is just gonna not be a ton of relaxing in general because I have a lot to finish. But in the future, like in future goals, talking about how taking all day off on Sunday really like made for a lazy Monday for me. And the conversation was about like, hello, you just talked about momentum. Momentum fuels momentum. So when you stop and slow down, picking back up again is tough. So maybe, and we had this conversation back when we talked about going off of social media, and maybe I will link these two. Instead of a full Saturday or full Sunday off, because again, trying to pick back up might be tougher, I do like the 24 hours off. So I stop, let's say at 2 p.m. on Saturday. So my Saturday morning is still productive because as long as I work a 9-to-5 job, I'm still gonna have to do some YouTube stuff on Saturdays. So say, you know, until 2 p.m. I'm productive and I do things on Saturday. And then from 2 p.m. on Saturday until 2 p.m. on Sunday, that's my like nothing time. I schedule absolutely nothing. I do nothing except for what I feel like doing during those times. And then Sunday afternoon, I pick back up into productivity mode. I meal prep, I do laundry, I get my planners ready. I like do all the things on Sunday afternoon that get me back into a momentum state so that I am going into Monday with momentum instead of trying to just like umph myself out of bed on Monday. Does that make sense? That's what I'm thinking. And if I can line that up with being social media free, I think that would all be very good for my mental health. Hey, it's Friday morning, long time no chat. This week has just totally gotten away from me. Once again, I had another crazy week. There's just been a lot going on with work, and then with a tropical storm headed its way to us next week. And so yesterday I spent a good bit of the day kind of debating and planning out the pro-con list of, does it make sense for us to leave earlier than planned and get out of here before the storm hits? Like, I'm sure you can imagine, I have it very well planned about like what I'm gonna film and what I'm gonna pack and when I'm gonna do all these things. So to just bump it up to earlier than planned is just not ideal. Like that's not what I wanted to do. But I also didn't want to be stuck here without power. But we have decided to stay. So I finished our grocery order this morning. It's our last grocery order here. And it kind of worked out. We kind of had the decision made last night, but I was gonna look up this morning when I got up and make sure that like it wasn't all of a sudden bigger or like definitely coming to us. And it does seem like it might actually turn into a category 1 instead of just a tropical storm, but it also looks like that they're really predicting that it's gonna go north of us. So I think that we're gonna be okay, hopefully, fingers crossed. But I also woke up with some massive cramps. And so I would like to just lay around today. Not lay around. I'm working. I'm about to start working, but I'm also gonna like kind of take it a little bit easy and not frantically try and start packing, which is what I would have to do if we were leaving before the storm. So that is the update, and things have been a little bit crazy this week. And part of me was like, well, I haven't really vlogged all that much, but then the other part of me is like, yeah, but this vlog is gonna go through Sunday because I'm gonna kick off the start of the Monday vlogs on Monday. So, not Monday vlogs, but the vlogs that start on Monday, you know what I'm talking about. So this vlog still has 2 more days, not including today. We still have all of today, so really it's 3 more days of content. So hopefully something will happen, or I'll have some idea that I need to share with you. But right now I'm gonna get to work and power through some stuff. I have a really actually quiet day, which is really nice. I have no meetings, my boss is out. I have things I need to do, but I can just like do them by myself. I don't have to like worry about trying to get into a flow and then having to get on a call, and it's just really nice. So that is what my day is looking like. I hope that if you are in the path of either of the tropical storms, there's one headed more to Florida and then one headed to like Houston, maybe Louisiana. So if you are, basically if you're anywhere on the Gulf right now, sending you all kinds of good thoughts, and hopefully everybody just stays safe. Good morning. It is Saturday and I'm excited. Our first Patreon live chat is this morning, and I'm so excited for them. I'm just I'm all kinds of feelings, and I'm up really early for a Saturday. The first thing I want to tell you actually has nothing to do with that. I was going to tell you about this last night and decided to just wait till this morning. So we binged a new show this week that I highly recommend. It is called The Morning Show. Like, that's the name of the show. I remember seeing previews for this back in the fall, like when it released, and thinking, oh my gosh, it looks so great. But it was on Apple TV. Like Apple TV has their own shows now. And I remember thinking, I don't want to pay for another streaming service. Like, it's getting ridiculous. It's getting out of hand how many streaming services we have. So I refused. But on a recent vlog, Jessica Braun, who I've talked about before, talked about how great it was. And then I remember that my dad has Apple TV because you get a free year of Apple TV with a new Apple product purchase. That's like one of the promotions that they're running. And because he'd bought a new phone recently, he had Apple TV down here. So I was like, we should watch it before we leave. And so we started it on Wednesday and we finished it yesterday. It's 10 one-hour episodes. We literally binged it for 3 nights straight, and it was great. It's fantastic. I can't wait for season 2. Highly recommend. Also, can we just give props to Reese Witherspoon, because she is on a huge roll with picking, like reading a book, liking the book, deciding she wants to play a character in the book, and then literally producing it herself. She did it with Big Little Lies on HBO. She did it with Little Fires Everywhere on Hulu. And then now here we go again with The Morning Show based on a book, Reese Witherspoon producing it. It's crazy. Awesome for her. Just, it's kind of insane. So as we were watching The Morning Show, I finished a project that I literally started when we first got down here and I talked about months ago. And now I am done, and that is the organizing of my washi samples. So if you remember, I literally talked about this in a vlog, I don't even know how long ago. And in that one, I just showed all the colored ones because those were the ones that I had finished. And now I finished all of the like categories. So they're like holidays or drinks or whatever, like category ones. And then these are all just kind of like the multicolor rainbow, and I tried to sort them by like type of stripe or polka dot or whatever. So I am done. All my washi samples are organized. Here's what I am asking you. Last time I talked about this in a vlog, I got a ton of DMs or emails or comments about ways to store these. There were like little books that are specifically made for these. Can you please comment below and share them again? Because I tried to dig them up and I can't find them because most of them were, I think, in private DMs or like Facebook messages even, and it was just so long ago that it's so hard to go all the way back. So if you could comment below, because then it's like associated with this video forever, with the ways that you have seen to store these. I know people have told me to do little boxes, people have told me to do little books, there are all kinds of ways, and I need to figure out which one works best, because just throwing them back into a plastic bag, which is where all the samples were, is not gonna be the best option. So thank you in advance for that. And now I'm gonna go get going. I'm gonna go get my morning routine done. I was thinking I was gonna try and work out before the live. The live's at 10, but I don't think that's gonna happen anymore. All right, it is Saturday afternoon. I just have been chugging through my to-do list. The Patreon chat was incredible this morning. So uplifting, so many great questions. And if you do sign up for Patreon and you join the $10 tier or above, you can go back and watch all of the old content, which is super helpful. It was just really great. Even I got some ideas for my goals while chatting with them this morning, which was always beneficial. And so I finished that up. I put together the summary and posted the recording, and then I had another call with someone, and then I spent a couple hours just honestly hanging out with Sam on the couch. We just like were watching Friends. You can probably hear it in the background. We were gonna go outside and get in the water, but it's not really sunny outside. It's kind of overcast and not actually that warm. The water is warm, but like it's just, I don't know, it didn't really feel that pleasant. I like went outside and I was like, meh, that's not worth it. I'm not gonna get in the water. I think I feel like I should get in the water because it's our last weekend here. And so when I thought about like, why am I getting in the water? Is it because I really want to spend time in the water, or is it because I want to spend time relaxing with Sam and I think I should get in the water because it's our last weekend? And so we just decided to just hang out, watch Friends and drink smoothies, and then I got back to my laptop and started doing a couple more things, and the next thing on my list is to edit this vlog. So I figured I would come upstairs and quickly just close it out so that this vlog had a little cherry on top. And then tomorrow I think I'm gonna take off from vlogging. That way I have 6 videos that I would like to film tomorrow. 6. So I am going to focus on those tomorrow and then pick up the new vlog on Monday. And I have an exciting new service that I'm trying out that they have given me access to that I am sharing in next week's vlog starting on Monday. Not sponsored. I mean, they're gifting me membership, but it's not, otherwise it's not sponsored, but I'm excited to start trying it and share that starting in Monday's vlog. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this one out. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please click that subscribe button. I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thank you so much for watching. Happy planning for MySpace. Probably would help if I click record before I start talking. And because he'd gotten a new phone Botten is not a word. And now I have finished all, oh my God, they just toppled over. What's the right word?